So just take a moment and reflect on these last five judgments. You can see the repetition and subject there. There's a judgment on men, and then on Satan, and then on men, and then on Satan, and then on men again. Remember, some of these take place before the millennium, and then the rest take place after. And while you're looking at that, I'll bring this up more next week, but there is a fascinating, for any of you that are Twilight Zone fans, I don't know, anyone out there a Twilight Zone fan? Okay. There was an episode of the Twilight Zone called The Howling Man, and it took place in Germany, right before World War II. It's a man that got lost in the forest, and he ends up at a monastery because it's raining and he's looking for shelter. Well, there's a man locked up there, and it's Satan. He doesn't know it at the time, but the monk is telling him that it's Satan, and he's saying, "Well, you haven't cured world peace. How can you say the devil's locked up when there's still restlessness in the world?" And he says that that is common to man to have that type of conflict. But he says, think about the great wars that have ended and the things that have not occurred since he's been locked up. And the man doesn't believe him and releases him from jail, thinking he's some innocent man that was locked up by a crazy monk. And then that leads to the rise of the Third Reich and Nazi Germany and everything else that had happened after that. But the Twilight Zone was trying to impress upon us in that episode was, look, with Satan gone during the millennium, a lot of that evil and the influence that he brought is gone and man is taught by God. But when he's reintroduced, man is given that choice whether to follow Satan or God, and many quickly rebel with him. We'll get into that more in chapter 20, but those are the last five judgments. We see how these judgments are arranged alternately as they affect men and Satan, and it completes the seventh seal, the seventh trumpet, and the seventh vial. And all of this completes the mystery or secret purpose of God concerning Satan and man, Jew and Gentile, heaven and earth. The judgments embrace the setting right of what is wrong, the setting up of what is good, and the putting down and final destruction of all that is evil.